Good evening, everybody. Can people hear me? Thumbs up if you can hear me. Good stuff. We're getting some thumbs up. Nice one. Can we hear Mr. Byrne? He's going to talk now.
Just to make sure that everyone can hear us. Oh, nice.
Yeah,
and we've got no whistling or nasty noises in the background, I hope. Ah, Shane, you're giving us the thumbs down. He's that one critic on YouTube the whole time, giving us the thumbs down.
So, this week is our last week of Zoom classes.
We hope.
We hope. Next week we're looking to go to outdoor training. If it's like today, it's hard to know. The weather has kind of been looking like it could get bad, so we could end up back on Zoom. If the weather, it looks like it's going to be raining, it's going to be a washout, then we will go back on Zoom that day. So do make sure to keep an eye on your emails and that, because that will help. So in case you're turning up to the outdoor training and we're all here on Zoom, keep an eye on emails and things like that. We will have more details the next couple of days on where it's going to be, on location and that, and times. So again, keep an eye, get your mums and dads to keep an eye on their emails for that as well. Okay, but it's great to be getting close now to being in person. Yeah, it won't be a one-way conversation. This thing.
Yeah.
So we'll start for today. Okay, chariot. Well, up again, everybody. Clara, let's get up. We're going to have a bow. It is how we say hello. That's it. Kyunghae. Take one.
Take one.
Okay. So we're going to start. We're going to start with some jumping jacks. Nice and big. Boom. That's it. Nice and big.
Stretch it out there. Hands well over the head. You don't need a chair for the jumping jacks, I promise.
Yeah. No chairs just yet. We'll get there though. Okay, let's go front to back.
How are we doing, Devin? Good man. Over the head. Tommy and Danny, these are not team jumping jacks. They're separate. There you go, Shane. Nice, Irla.
That's it. Now we go out to in again.
Josh
this
is
time,
going.
When the feet come together, we're going to punch.
All right, Haley and Ethan, let's see. We got feet out, feet in, punching as you go. Go on, Clara. Hey, Max. Good to see ya.
Now we're going to punch when the feet come together and go apart. So every time the feet move, we have a punch. Punch, 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 punch.
That's it, Andrew. You got company today. That's really good. Hey, Marta. Good to see ya.
Okay, now this time, we lift the knee in the front. Yeah, we try not to be this way. This sort of a thing. Where feet go out, then feet one in, but we have a knee come up. Boom, boom. Now we flick the heel up.
That's it, Cian. Good to see you. How's things?
So just like hopscotch. I hope you all know what hopscotch is.
Go on here, like keep that moving. So it's the knee up in the front, not the heels up in the back. Hey Thomas, how are you, buddy?
Okay, let's have a sit down. Good. Let's start by making big circles with our ankles. Nice big ones. That's it, and then let's go the other way.
Oh, yeah, we're not in 3D. Sorry, Bridget. Well, I mean, here we're in 3D, but we're not over the telly.
Kick come through the screen.
Yeah.
Right.
Those mats are blue and red. We can't help it.
That's it. Side to side. Trying to turn the body. So we don't want to turn my body with my legs. I'm trying to keep the body in the middle, or even go the opposite way to the legs.
So put the feet a little bit apart so that you can fit your knee all the way to the ground and it doesn't hit off the other foot.
Yeah, so the legs aren't going just this way, touching. Both knees should get to the floor.
There you go. That's it, Early. You got it. Good man. Good, Ethan. Bend those knees. 2 feet flat on the floor. And then we go right, left, right, left.
Okay, and this time we're going to bring the feet just like butterfly stretch. Hold on to them. And we're going to go for a little bit of a roll. This way. Can we roll around in that circle? And can even as we go around change direction?
All right, let's try it. It looks super easy, doesn't it?
Ah, that's the way I make it look.
That's it. Got to have it nice and smooth so you can change direction anytime you want. Smooth and easy.
Anytime. Not just when you're sitting up, even when maybe you're on your back. Can you change direction? That's what makes it tricky. And even sometimes you just sit straight up. Nice, Andre. That's the job, Max. Okay. From there, we're going to go to kind of like a crawling position. So we have to have our hands under our shoulders. Our knees will be on the floor for a moment, but then we want to lift them, knees slightly off the floor. Boom. So just a small bit off the floor. I don't need to stick my butt in the air. So like I'm on my hands and knees, and then I just lift my knees off the floor slightly. So I stay here, this position. I'm just going to hold there for a few seconds. So hands, and then we're here, and lift the knees off the floor. There's a small bit of space between your knees and the floor as possible.
That's it.
We hold.
So nice balance, knees off the ground.
Okay, and relax. This time, we're going to lift our right hand, and we're going to try and lift our left leg. Okay, so we have to lift opposite hand and leg. So we're here, knees off the floor, and we lift right hand, left leg, and we hold. So opposite hand and leg, and relax.
So you got that, folks? You want to start like you're crawling, lift up those two knees just a little bit, and then the right hand and the left leg come up off the ground together.
Yeah, and I'll go the other side. I'm going to show this way, so maybe this might help. So knees off the floor, small bit, then left hand, right foot. We just hold there. Oh. We want to have little movement as possible, and relax. Okay, now we go to the same position, but now we're going to walk forwards, and we're going to walk back. But to walk, we're going to have the same way. Hand, opposite hand and foot. So I'm going to move my right hand and left leg. So we move right hand, left leg, left hand, right leg, right hand, left leg. Boom. Then we go backwards. 1, 2, 3. And we go forwards for 3. 1, 2, 3. Backwards for 3. 1, 2, 3. Still, knees slightly off the floor. I'll show from the side. So we're here. 1, 2, 3. Backwards. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's try. Let's try. 3 steps forward, 3 steps back, 3 steps forward. Keep going. 3 forward, 3 back.
And remember, no knees on the ground. No knees on the ground. That's the trick to this one, folks. So nice and steady.
Ah, come on, Flins. Let's go.
That's it, Thomas. No falling down. Stay up there. Go on. Your baby brothers and sisters can do this one.
Not bad, Ethan, yeah. And we'll go backwards in as well. Ah, no knees, Andre.
My little one is learning. She's mixing this with bear crawl, though. It's very funny.
I would try that one in a moment as well.
Yeah. There we go, folks. Hovering. The knees just hovering off the ground.
Yeah, so we're not totally this way. With knees and insteps on the floor. We're not here. We have balls of the feet on the floor, and we're lifting the knees up. Boom. This way. Okay, now we're going to try a different one. We're going to go forwards and backwards as well. We have to have our hands flat on the floor. We're going to get our feet flat on the floor. We need our legs straight and our arms straight. And then we walk. And still we're going to try and go opposite hand and leg. And then we go backwards. Boom. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's try. 3 forward and 3 back. Arms and legs have to stay straight. Hands flat on the floor. Feet flat on the floor. Yeah, so the one we often see is the
Good, now we want to see those heads moving.
Dangling on the floor. We get this sort of thing. No, we have to get those hands flat on that floor. Push the hands into the floor.
Make a little teepee. So your backside is high in the air as you can, your hands flat and your feet flat, and you shuffle forward, shuffle back. There we go. If you're doing this really well, it's smooth, it's easy. Flins, you might leave each other alone so you can get a bit of this done. Come on, guys. Said Camille and Philip are giving each other a bit of space. That's good. Andre and sister are giving each other a bit of space. They're getting it done. That's good. Ethan and Haley are giving each other a bit of space. That's good. And we got some solos going on here as well.
Oh, Clara, let's go.
I said, Devin, you done?
Well, Clara, you didn't get up. Did you not see the exercise? Maybe not.
Thirsty
Maybe we
work,
need to watch
Josh.
close.
Thirsty
you
work.
did see the exercise. We've just been lazy. Oh, we
No,
can't be lazy.
that's a bad word. We don't
Lazy
like
is
that.
after. You know,
Lazy.
6:30 you could be lazy.
Lazy's our bad 4-letter word.
Okay, the next one, we're going to walk like a duck. So we have to get our backside nice and low to the floor. As low as you can, and then we walk. 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 steps this time, because we'll have a bit more room. Then we go backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, this way. 1, 2, 3, 4 backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the backside has to stay low so we don't start walking and then get up to this one. Yeah, like we're maybe an old person with a walking stick. We need to have our backside low. Boom. And we also want no hands. We don't need hands on the floor. The hands can be up. Boom. Let's try. 4 steps forward, 4 steps back. Yeah, that's it, Bridget. Oh yeah, no hands. Go on, Andre. Nice, Andre, good stuff. No hands, Thomas, Healy. There you go. That's it.
I don't know about you folks, I always sneeze in 2s.
There you go,
there
Thomas.
You go on,
Healy.
Thomas. Yeah.
That's
yes,
it,
Andre. Oh, and back is a bit trickier. That's fair. Go on, Max. Max is doing the Dr. Zoidberg there. It's really good.
Nearly keen, yeah. Nearly.
Danny and Tommy doing good there. I like it. Well done, folks.
Have we gone, Camille and Philip? Nice,
Ethan,
Camille.
how low can you go? It looks like you're very high. That's it, Haley. Staying low. Good work, folks.
Okay,
Big
now
effort.
we're going to go, this time we go table. So we have to get our hips up, boom. Nice and high there. And we go walk forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we go backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. And what we need is this shape. Because I know, we go, oh, that one's easy. It's easy if we only lift our butt a small bit off the floor. But this isn't a very good table. We want to push our hips up nice and high. That maybe we could rest a cup of tea or coffee on top there. Is what we're looking for. And then we want to walk. Boom, boom. And we go backwards. This way. Let's try. 4 forward, 4 back. Hips up as high as you can. So get that backside away from the floor. That's it, Keane, good. Go on, Max, push them right up.
That's it, folks. Go on. Super. Clara, I think you better move. So up you get, 2 hands, 2 feet, but we're pushing the belly up to the ceiling. That's it, Irla. That looks good. Go on, push those bellies higher. That's it, Camille. Yeah. Go on, that's it. Belly's high. Devin, I know it's the camera. We can't really give you a compliment because we can't see it. Bridget's the same. There's a few people where the camera is, we can't see if it's working. So, yeah. Oh, Devin has got
there you go,
sorted.
Devin.
Look at that.
Now we might see.
He's mastered the technology. Good, Devin. Go on now. Let's get those hips up high. Good stuff. I like
there you
that.
go.
Big effort.
Okay, we're going to do one more this way before we go for a stretch. So, this one is quite tricky. We start similar to how we had before. So our hands will start together. Our feet will be apart. We want to lift our knees small bit off the floor. Boom. We then go side to side, moving our opposite hand and leg. So we're going to go this way. The hands will go apart, the feet come together. Then we bring the hands together, the feet apart, then we reverse. Boom. Then we go the other way. Boom. 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 This way. Okay? Let's try. So you have to move opposite hand and leg. So if the right hand is moving, it's going to be the left leg. And then when the left hand is moving, it will be the right leg. Let's try side to side. This one is tricky. I don't think that doesn't look too fun, Josh. It's not the best way to drink it.
And we've got to go sideways, kind of like a crab. But we want to always have balance. So we never want to have our 2 hands and our 2 feet together, because then we fall over. If our 2 hands and our 2 feet are apart, then we don't go anywhere. So we want to have 1 together, 1 apart. 1 together, 1 apart.
Yeah, so hopefully we can see. So right now, hands are together, feet are apart, and then we reverse. Boom. Again, I don't know if we can see. Okay, and relax. Let's go to a stretch. Let's cross our legs, and let's put the forehead on the floor.
Go on now. Carol's head's on the floor. Let's go. Right down. This part is not a spectator sport. It's a participant sport. Down you go. Now, if your backside comes off the ground, then you're not stretching anymore. You might not even feel it as a stretch. It's so easy for you, some of them. But that's okay. I promise it gets harder when you get older.
Oh, it does.
Ask your mum or dad to do it.
Let's go for butterfly stretch. Yeah, so let's get those feet together, and let's push those knees down.
That's it. So we can just push those knees right down to the floor. That's where they belong. There isn't partner stretching, so you don't need help from anybody for this. And I don't know if that counts as help, Danny.
So instead of trying to kick each other, can you push the stretch
yeah,
further than
Ethan's not really helping Hayley there now. Come on. Help yourself.
Okay, now we maybe start the real ones.
And Josh, I definitely don't think you should drink through your eyeballs.
He's tried a couple of different ways.
Yeah,
through his nose,
I don't know if it's working.
through his ear.
I'm not sure how the stretch is going, but he's definitely not getting much of that water in through those eyeballs.
Let's go to pike full now. So this is where everybody starts to feel a stretch, I think. Yeah? The first couple, people tend to go, this stretch and crack is easy, until we get to this one, and they go, I don't like this one now. So let's get the 2 feet in the front, straight legs. Let's grab the feet, and when we're there, we want to pull the elbows to the floor. And we want to hopefully have everybody where the grabbing your feet part isn't even the stretch, where we can just grab the feet and we're not really feeling a stretch. It's the next part we want to be the stretch, where we start pulling our elbows to the floor. Boom. That's where we want everybody to be. I know not everybody's there yet, but that's where we're hoping to get to as we go forward. Let's go. Come on, Devin. Come on. That's it, everybody, straight legs. Come on, Clara. You're too close to the camera there, I think.
We're looking to get forward. The idea is to fold your whole body in half. We're going to grab those feet, bring the chest forwards, forwards, forwards until it's over the toes. Over the knees, anyway.
Okay, now let's go with the feet wide. Good, let's get those feet as wide as we can. And now we're going to try and get our chest to the floor.
This is pancake fold. Here we go.
That's it, get that chest to the floor.
That's it. Toes to the ceiling, chest to the floor. Toes, ceiling, chest, floor.
Yeah, and if you have a brother or sister there, use them. Not use to kick them now. Or to hit them.
Have a good look at them and make sure you're stretching further than they are.
Yeah, a bit of competition here. Let's push further than the person you're training with. Good. Okay, let's go to the bellies. Let's go hands under those shoulders. Let's straighten up, chest up nice and tall. Backside down. And who can get their feet to the head?
Oh, nice. Let's see.
Earline, no elbows. There you go, much better.
All right, let's see where we got.
Go on, Devin, that's it, big push, you're nearly there.
Josh must be close. Go on, Andre. Oh, Cian's got it. Thomas, how are you looking? You close? Very good. Yeah, I think, Danny, if you do it by yourself, that'll work better. Max is finding other ways to do it. Scorpion kicking himself in the head. Bridget, we getting there? Not bad, not bad. Camille and Philip are doing good there.
Okay, let's go frog splits now.
No, not bad, Tommy.
Let's get to our frog splits. Okay, let's go for the big one. We're going for middle splits. That's it.
This is your showing off time. Come on, if you've been working hard at it, straighten out those legs and show off. Let's go. Go on, Cian. That's it, Andre.
Push, push, push.
Shane. On, Danny, now. I want to see yours. Let's go. Get wide. That's it, guys. Go on. Give it a push. Good, Max. Oh, nice big improvement. Oh, get back down there, Max. That was going good. Nice. That's the job. There's a lot of sabotage going on there amongst the families. Cian, good job. Big push. That's it, Andre. Irla's looking like he's coming close. Come forward a little bit so you don't sit back in it.
Okay, and let's stand up. Let's stand up. Okay, so for the next little bit, I want to practice a little bit for our sparring, and I want to practice some of our technique for the blitz. Okay, so just so we all understand, I know we've spoken about it before. The blitz is when we're sparring and we're far away, but we want to punch the person. So when I'm far away, I can't even kick the person. Look, I can't kick Bob right now, but I want to punch him. And the technique that we have for that is called the blitz. So we have to boom. So we can push forward and punch them with our hands, or we can even have the boom, bit more of a run, but we're far away. So far I can't kick them, but I'm going to go straight to punching them. Like I said, the technique that we have a special technique for that. It's called a blitz. A couple of different styles of blitzes. We'll try a couple of them, and you can find which one maybe works best for you. Okay, but we're going to start. We'll all start trying the hopping one. And we're going to start on one knee. We're this way. And we want to push up and have a hop and reach out our front hand. This way. Okay?
Imagine someone's holding a €10 note there in front of you and you have to jump forward and grab it out of their hand.
That's it. And we want to have not change legs. So watch out when I leave look. This leg is in the front. This leg is still in the front. So I haven't had a step forward and change legs. Okay? So we're going to start this way again. One knee, reach forwards, that front hand, and we have that hop. Oh, this way. Okay? Let's try. Let's try 8 each side. So you have 8 on one side, put the other leg in the front, other hand in the front, and let's get that reach going. Boom. Yeah, let's try. Okay. And we want to try not to stick our head out there first and then start to reach. Reach that hand as soon as we can. So send that hand first. Boom. This way. Hand goes first. Not bad, Devin. Again, everybody, make sure we're not changing legs. So the leg that starts in the front has to finish in the front. So we don't want this one where we're changing legs. Don't want that one. Same leg. Whoa. Come on, Bridget. I think you've dusted us off enough there. Now let's dust off the blitz. Yeah, nice, Max. Come on, Shane. But there's no run, Shane, just one hop. Okay, now let's try from our stance. So let's come off the floor. We're going to start, but we have to start bouncing. Boom. Heels off the floor, feet far apart. We're this way, and then we're going to reach and have that same hop. Boom. Same idea. I'll show back with Bob. So we start in our sparring stance here, and we have to have that reach and hop. Boom. Now, just like I said a moment ago, we don't want to reach the head out first, because think about it. You're just sticking your head closer to their hands and their feet for them to hit you.
Sounds dangerous.
So go this way. Boom. Yeah, I've just stuck my nose closer to their hand or their foot. So I want to send the hand first. Boom. So then they have a hand in their face before the second one comes. They don't see the second one nearly. Right here. Boom, boom. We look to get that second punch in. But they won't see us coming if they have glove in their face. Okay, so the hand goes first. We reach. Boom. We have the hop. Okay, so let's try. And between each one, you have to take at least 3 bounces in your stance. So before we have any hop, we have to have at least 3. Boom, boom, boom. This way, at least 3. Let's try. 8 times each side. Take a couple of times those bounces.
Hand out there in front of you. Make sure you're not starting with your head.
On Thomas, Healy. That's it, Thomas. Marshall.
So Cian, the hand starts it. So the first thing that should move is that hand. So the hand goes first.
That's it.
That's it, dear. Let's see.
So taking at least 3 bounces in that stance. So we take our time. Oh, and then we go fast. So we go from being relaxed. We're nice and relaxed. Oh, we explode forward. We have that big hop.
And if your arm is straight out in front of you the whole time, it's going to be kind of weird. You're going to be like that, and then it's like, stick it out. It won't be quick.
Oh,
so your hand should be relaxed, and then you throw it to start the movement.
Yeah, it pulls you along. If it's stuck out there, it's just going to slow you down. Boom, we need to have it here, and it explodes. Boom.
Imagine how this would work if it was all in reverse. So if you were just standing there bouncing and minding your own business, and someone caught you by the hand and threw you forwards. That's what it should feel like. Your hand starts and it just pulls you forwards.
Front hand, Evan.
That's
so far, this is always the front hand, so we're not going to punch with the backhand just yet. There is a blitz where we can start with the backhand.
But it's quite different.
Most of the time it's with the front hand, and right now we want to practice the front hand. When we have this one kind of pretty good, then we can start at some stage looking at the backhand. But for the first time where we're learning this, the front hand is good. Boom. Yeah, and the reason we use the front hand is kind of very simple. The idea is it's the one that's closest. Yeah, this hand is closer to them. It has a better chance of getting there first. Boom. Boom. So just stick out the one that's closest to them. It's going to be easier to hit them. Now this time, we have to have a movement first. We have to be in our stance. Okay, and we have to have a movement forwards or backwards first. And it doesn't have to be one. So it doesn't have to be go and then hop. It doesn't have to be just backwards, one and hop. We can put a couple of movements together. So we could maybe have 2 forwards and back, 2 back, 1 forwards, but we're this way. Boom, here. Okay, so we have to be in our stance, big distance between the feet, and we have to be moving all the time. Boom, this way. Okay, let's try. So I'll show with Bob as well. Boom, here. Okay, let's try. Boom, this way. Okay, that's it. We have to have a bit of movement forwards and back before we get that hop.
Go on, let's see. Oh, nice. Remember, Devin, front hand. Nice, Andre. Good, fast. Oh, and Andre's sister. Good job there, too.
Yeah, Thomas, that's a good one now. Oh,
Don't
not bad,
change
Cian.
that leg, Cian.
Yeah, no need to run.
Go on, Haley. Nice, good launch. Let's see.
But Danny,
Ethan's
we don't
turn.
need to launch onto the couch.
Good, Ethan. Now make sure we don't have the arms straight to start with. On, Shane, let's see what you got. Nice, Max. We want to keep the leg in front. That's a long way away, Shane. I don't know if you'll surprise us from all the way over there.
Yeah, we don't have to hop right to the camera. So if we're back here, boom. I'm quite a distance away from the camera. Yeah? I don't have to start back here and make sure I'm going to get as close as I can. Yeah, you don't have to get right to the camera. Yeah, and the reason for the forwards and back is because we don't want them to know we're coming. So I know the last time I said 3 bounces. Yeah, that was to make sure you got to a sparring stance. But if every time before you go 1, 2, 3, go. And then I go to the next 1, 2, 3, go. It becomes very easy for the person to know when you're coming. They just get ready with the side kick, or maybe worse, with the back kick. So we have to trick them. So that's why we can go from fast to slow. We're going forwards and back. We can go boom, we can slow down, and then we can explode. So we mix it up. We don't want them to know when we're coming. Yeah, we want to, am I coming now? Is it now? Am I coming now? Boom, boom, there, they're hit. Okay, so you don't want them to know when you're going to actually go with that punch. So let's mix it up. So we're here, boom, boom. Boom. How can you trick them? Yeah? So it's like a little bit of a fake, or a test as we call it. Yeah? You want them to see, you want them to think you're coming, but maybe you're not coming just yet. Boom. Boom. And we go. Let's try a couple more. That's it, we're going to try last 8 more this way.
Very good, folks. Let's get after it. Remember, we're testing forwards and back, and then we surprise ourselves and explode forwards. If it's really good, it should look like you were almost surprised you went. Really nice, Andre. Good job. Zaritsky's doing well. Oh, and only 1 hop, so there's no little run. So with the feet going, it's kind of easy to see.
If it's any more than just that hop, and we hear all this, look at all the time they had to see me coming. Yeah, there was all those extra steps.
Yeah, Thomas, it feels silly, doesn't it?
They just see you coming. Remember, you have to go from being that stance, from here to bang, to hit. Yeah?
Explode forward.
So think, even if I have all this movement, all those extra steps, they see me coming. I have to just explode quick. Okay, last bit before we finish. Okay, kicking challenge. We're going for 30 dolio chagis, so 30 each leg, but you have to, every kick has to be at least as high as the belt. So that's the lowest it can go. Okay, hopefully they might even be up closer to the head, and you have to see every single kick, which means we're not getting these ones, or even these ones. We have to have all above the hip and seeing every kick. It might even mean you have to look away from your camera, but that's all good. You're going for 30, okay? 30 dolio chagis in your own time. 3, 2, 1, Steve Jack. Let's get started. 30. That's it.
Yeah, looking at every kick. You can have a bit of a hop if you need to help keep balanced, but as long as all those kicks are above the belt, that's super speed time.
Yeah, that's a little crazy. Yeah, that was what I was missing.
Yeah, Andre, that's it. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. Don't let that leg drop. 30 without letting that leg drop.
That's the one I wanted.
Whoa.
Second leg, are we?
This way.
We should definitely be doing a leg in 30 seconds. Because we
for
can
sure.
definitely do 2 or 3 kicks a second, can't we? Check, check.
Oh, not
Chuggy,
3
chuggy,
kicks,
chuggy,
then put
chuggy,
it down.
chuggy.
3 kicks, put it down. 30 without that leg dropping.
It's much quicker
Boom,
that
boom,
way.
boom, boom.
Think of all the time you could save.
Like a machine gun. Less like a cannon. And then we have to reload and wind it all up. We don't want that one. We want machine gun here. Loads of kicks, nice and quick. Okay, we're out of time. Good stuff. Like I said, last week is Zoom, so Wednesday is hopefully going to be our last day on Zoom for a while. And it's going to be Mr. Byrne in this role, and I'll be behind the mic. We'll see you then. Chariot. Kyungi, take one. Good job.